This is the script. Okay, so let's just make sure. So we're getting the video at least.
I'm hearing you.
That's panned. Okay, so it's panned on that.
Seeing green 6.
So what do we do?
Just act as if the headphones might not be working. I believe the mic is.
Okay. And do you know how, I have no idea why my Zoom is disabled, my chat is disabled.
Chat is disabled.
Do you know offhand how to fix that? I mean, it's never been disabled before.
Feeling there was a lot of updates while we were sleeping. Okay, why don't you go full screen because this is confusing.
Now, this is...
This is Celestine. Mouse off, turn it on.
Yeah, turn it off and turn it back on.
Okay.
Connected.
See if this helps. Maybe need a mouse.
There we go. Okay, so we're going to go to full screen.
Okay. Chat.
So are we happening or are we using the backup plan?
We're happening. 73
We're
participants. We have some kind of audio.
Q&A. Lots of people coming in Q&A. We can hear you. We can hear you in the room.
Chat disabled.
Now, do you know offhand? I've never had my chat disabled before. Do you know how to enable it again?
Show chat.
The other one, that one's recording already, but this
Your chat is disabled.
People can't. I can chat to them, but they aren't. And it's never been disabled before, which is weird because I
Are you all in
do.
the room? Are you using webinar or?
I'm using Zoom webinar, and yeah, they're all in there. They can see
Do you
us.
make chat possible for everybody or just for?
I think it's a pre-launch setting. I think it's a new setting.
Well, you know, this is going to be worry about chat so it's sort of behind.
Right. Are you guys ready for us?
Yes.
You'll see your messages.
15 minutes behind.
Panelists can chat with everyone. Keep going. And
Attendees.
chat with those. Okay.
We can chat. Thank you.
I'm here for Harmony.
Okay. So tell her to go ahead and share screen to the Zoom to my Facebook Live. I'm live on Facebook. Just share the screen the way I showed you. Oh, great. So you're already in. Great. Yeah, I think so. We're still not sure if we're going to have the proper, how the sound is going to do
the outgoing signal and see, you know, like be on something, an iPad or something.
Huh? Yes.
Yeah.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Testing, 1, 2, 3. No, you should be seeing this. Let me just check one other thing. If you go to restart, Love Coach Academy is live.
Stand and get the projector, double check the projector.
By the way, do you want to be seeing the audience right now? You want to put the camera on?
Right now, that's what I'm showing is Al is showing the audience to. That's the.
Just gonna mirror the screen.
Okay. Go ahead.
There goes the start.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. I'm gonna open up the start. That's what you've got.
Okay. Right now I'm trying to get that character down to Samsung, and then I'll now try to just go my slideshow.
Have this?
So I'm sending that out.
I just showed the screen. Okay, first works.
Okay, you guys. No, I need to. Yeah. Let's do. If we do this, I no, it's totally fine. It's fine. All this parts. Now, that's the projector out.
You don't use OBS, right? OBS, no.
So we want to just leave that up? Great. Yeah, go there. Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, ready just in time. I did be able to see the camera so I have
Go back there, start it again. Then go to share screen. Yes, we hear you, and yes.
Can you help me plug this in right here?
Fine.
Okay, that's not showing through. You can't thumbs up?
Minimize this for a minute.
All right.
There's just latency. There you go. Okay, now what?
I know. I don't have enough slack. I don't have enough slack. I don't have enough slack, so I'm creating.
And now let's go back to level. Go live, click live, click live. There we go.
Hey.
Our dear priestess, goddess, beloved star, our dear Celestine Star, has chosen to gather us all together, to bring us in to this sacred ceremony, as she was so wonderful at doing. We are opening stargate. We are opening the divine portal between heaven and earth. We are bringing the energy and receiving the energy. And we all know that Celestine Star is swinging from the stars as she laughs with extreme freedom and happiness and joy that we're all here to honor her in such a beautiful way. And so, as we open the stargate, these crystal balls will play. And open your hearts to receive cosmic divine light that is our star sister, and all of our prayers and all of our blessings will be stirred in the cauldron of these souls. We're all going to make the cosmic students together. Holy Mother of God, Holy Mother of God, hear our prayers today. May you be in our meditations. May you be in our gratitude. May you be in our pain. May you comfort us. May your arms hold us. Forever, the Divine Mother, the very first mother on this planet. We honor you, Black Madonna. Celestine honored you. She channeled the Black Madonna. Our sister, our auntie, our mother, our grandmother. She channeled the ancestors. In places less walked, Celestine Star is here today. And we call her through the Black Madonna that she may continue this lineage through her grandson, Johann Woodfork. Johann, may you come and receive your gift from your grandmother. May you take the staff of wisdom. May you carry the wisdom, and may the energy that comes through this crystal and the wisdom that comes through this staff, may you hold it with wisdom, and may you hold it knowing that you come from a strong lineage, and that the ancestors are with you, and that your grandmother held that truth. Johann requested this Black Madonna from his grandmother's altar. All these items that you see, that all the priestess and priest carried, were on Celestine Star's altar. This is how our sister lived her life. She lived it with sacredness. She lived it in the spirit of God, the spirit of the goddess, the spirit of the light. Johann, take the spirit of Black Madonna, your grandmother's gift to you.
So in the box, the beautiful, gorgeous box that contains her ashes, she left the holy water from Lourdes. And with this holy water, I'm going to consecrate you in the new lineage of the man of the family. If you could come, could you take a knee? Oh, wonderful, because I'm short. Thank you. Breathe. I appreciate it. Blessing. And so, with her mother's holy water, she touches and anoints her son and infuses her son with all of her wisdom from her lineage, so she will be ever present with you, blessing you, supporting you, guiding you every step of the way. And she would have me look up at me, please. If you look at me, and cross your third eye so that you may know the wisdom in seeing true vision, and that you may speak your voice filled with that wisdom, and that you may activate your heart. We call on Celestine, all of us now. Celestine, 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 activate the heart of your grandson. Celestine, 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 activate the heart of your grandson. Celestine, 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 activate the heart of your grandson. For this is the new emerging masculine, sacred masculine. We honor you.
Amen. Ashe.
Ashe. Amen. Ra. Thank you. Blessed be. Thank you. You are now anointed. Thank you. Blessings. Do you want to get a blessing, Mother? Come, please. I mean, this is the daughter of the Most High. And Oshala, if you could come. I think there's another oil in the box, the golds and silver. We couldn't help. We just have to put the holy water on the daughter, the Celestine daughter, who carries the family lineage of the sacred holy woman. She has been anointed by her mother, and she is true to form, carrying the wisdom through her third eye, and the love in her throat that speaks the truth, and she is a powerful force for truth. And the heart is activated. Would you like to activate that one?
Activate, put our hands on you. We reach up to the Most High God and the Mother of God, and your mother is here now, activated through my hand, touching your heart. She is here, and we bring all of that energy into you. You are blessed. You are blessed. You are blessed.
Protected.
Glory in the light of the radiant one. And I invoke between us, Cassandra and I, that the balance of the genders is expressed, and that as a man in this lifetime, I want to honor and acknowledge the strength of your feminine, because it allows the men around you to find their softness, that we can balance more, that you hold both strength as the archetypical masculine and also strength as the archetypical feminine. And you have demonstrated how you hold that, and it allows the men around you to find that balance with them also. So blessings to you as that you step into and become more aware of the inheritance that you are receiving from your mother Celestine. We thank you, and we honor you.
To the family, gather the holy water for all of you to support each other, love each other, carry forward the tradition of the sacred, beautiful holy woman. Blessings to all of you.
Please join me now in singing a beautiful song called The Altar of Love. And if the priestesses would rise and encircle the room. And we have some lyrics to the song that will be coming up shortly on the screen. You can all join me in singing this beautiful song. The words are very simple. You'll catch them. All that I am, I offer at the altar of love. All that I am, I offer at the altar of love. In sweet surrender, in sweet
One more time from your heart. I offer at the altar of love. All that I am, I offer at the altar of love. In sweet
And now we'd like to bring up Johann Woodfork, the grandson of our sister, Celestine Star. And we'd also like to welcome Celestine's family. We have our condolences. And all that we have to give, we give to you in this moment. Blessing, Johann.
Hello everyone. Welcome. Thank you all for taking the time out of your schedules to share the celebration of life and passing over of my late grandmother. I cannot begin to express the amount of pain and shock inflicted on us all here today in her unexpected unfathoming. However, I'm sure we all share the fullest extent of our kindness, and she, from us all individually, that she was loved extremely and true. If Celeste was still here today, she would introduce me to you all as her only grandson, her pride and joy, Johann. Absolutely. I will formally introduce you all to her as my nanny, a caretaker, a support system, a healer, and best of all, a grandmother. My nanny was the most graceful, loving, and kind human being that I've had the pleasure of being related to. And she was like all her life, effortless, always being so selfless and embracing others, no matter who you are, what color, shape, or size. A woman who cultivated so many communities, sharing and connecting with all types of unique and inspiring walks of life. Celeste loved everyone, all beings, and even all creatures. In the short 20 years I've learned countless valuable life lessons and teachings from my memory that will now be amplified further and mean that much more to me while she now with me in spirit and true goddess form throughout my future. It is impossible to describe the words to the impact of the pain, doubt, and the realization that I'll never get to reach you or laugh with you again. However, in best efforts to stay strong, I look back now throughout the times and old memories never once being able to remember and recall you sad or disheartened. Allowing that to motivate me, although I know you wouldn't want us all sad and mopey, you sure have cut the work out for us. I try to focus now on knowing that this has relieved you of your pain, and in classic Celeste fashion, you have left us once as gracefully as you came. I find the most comfort now in knowing that you have left us behind equipped, and most importantly, that you yourself are ready to go and most accepting of the circumstance. I'd like to personally thank you for not only being an exceptional grandmother while you were here and had the opportunity, but also for gracing me with such an outstanding and strong mother, and further for being a great mom to my mother, instilling the extremely important values of love and trust throughout our family. Thank you for making as large as an impact as you have on all of us in the short time you have been here. And with well over 130 people it is intended, it is clear to see the effect you had on so many others than just me, and the lessons we all shared and the legacy you have left behind. We love you, Noni. I love you.
We love you.
Let's all deeply receive that love and that heart opening. So beautiful. So very beautiful. Welcome on Soul Family and Soul Tribe. Welcome to everyone on Zoom. There are hundreds of people with us now. I'm Debra Giusti, and I'm here with you to deeply unite and celebrate our beloved soul sister, our spiritual teacher, our healer, our high priestess, our lover, and our queen, Celestine Star. She passed on July 4th, and just like her style, it was an amazing portal. She went out through the Syrian portal. Whoosh! And she was celebrated that night by the whole nation doing fireworks with her. And even today, it's very synchronistic. This is the Lion's Gate, another highly activated portal that we are all here celebrating here today. And this is high ceremony that we are doing here. And that is the way Celestine lived her life. Her life was ceremony. Deep presence and ceremony, and that's what we are doing here today. And her passing is quite a phenomenon. People have appeared all over the nation, knowing her, loving her, being healed by her, being touched by her, literally thousands. I'm one of her best friends. I didn't even know the vastness of her reach. And it hasn't stopped. She is literally coming to everyone in their dreams, in their visions, in their messages, and through animal spirits. She's still with us very strongly. And so she's here right now with us right now. And so I'd like to take us a level deeper. Because what was so incredible about Celestine was her spiritual presence. You saw her in the room, and you saw her in the room, right? You knew her. And that's because of her deep connection with spirit and her deep opening of her heart. Her wisdom, her generosity, and her queenness. So I'd like to take us a level deeper all together. So can everyone take a big breath and just feel. And the first thing I want to do is connect us all. So Celestine was a connector. She was connected with all of us. And I got a message that her passing was about to connect us in love. And that's what this is today. And that's what she's doing. So let's feel each other in the room. Feel this body of the soul family, the beloveds of Celestine. If you had an aura camera, you could see us all interconnected. And the energy would just grow and grow. So feel yourself reaching out with your energy body and just loving and connecting with everyone here. And then there's everyone on Zoom. Connect with everyone on Zoom. We are a family. We are Celestine's beloved soul family. We are all connected now. And then let's connect with everyone she's ever touched. The vast group of people who want to be here and honor her now. And then let our energy go down to Mama Gaia. feel your souls opening, feel yourself connecting with Mama Gaia, and let's honor her. Celestine was such a lover and a priestess of Mama Gaia as well. She loved the earth, and she practiced so many earth practices. Feel the earth, feel yourself centering, feel yourself with the energy of Mama Gaia, and bring that energy up into your being. And let's also honor the first people of this land. Let's honor the Miwoks. Celestine honored the indigenous people so vastly, and she was, her heritage was Native American as well. She was many things, and she was also Native American, and she honored the first peoples. And let's take our energy up into our power center. Celestine was a powerful force. And she came from her power, her beautiful power, her gentle, feminine, divine feminine leadership power. Let's feel that power of her in us now. As she would want us to be. And now let's go to our hearts. Really, let's open our hearts. I know our hearts are cracked open wide today, and let's even go wider and really be the frequency of love that we've witnessed with Celestine. And be that during this whole ceremony and forever. In your breath, when you gaze in someone's eyes, in your presence, the frequency of love. And let's go up to our crown chakra and the upper chakras and open up wide and invite all the ascended masters, the archangels, especially Isis, Mary Magdalene, her Syrian Star family, the Black Madonna, of course, and all the guides that are here to be with us now and celebrate. And now, Celestine, we are ready for you. We invite you into our hearts to be with us as we celebrate you, your wisdom, your beauty, your amazing divine feminine presence. Speak to us, be with us as we celebrate you in deep, high ceremony, in the frequency of love. Aho. Aho.
Did sound out. You did. Okay, great.
Welcome everyone. My name is Tara, and I was around 4 when I first met Celestine, and it was love at first sight. I'm sure a lot of you know how that feels, at least for me. And I remember gazing up into the eyes of this woman with a huge smile on her face, and her eyes were sparkling back at me like vast galaxies. I remember seeing her and just inhaling her beauty. It was a habit that inevitably surfaced anytime I was around her. And perhaps you've also known that feeling when you've been around her. She was a woman who knew the importance of beauty. She inspired beauty, and she walked the beauty way her entire life. I'm not the kind of person who values most companionship. I've always been a loner, I've always been an outlier, and some of the most enjoyable times of my life were spent in a state of solitary confinement. locked far away from any living thing. But Celestine was the person in my life who always brought me back from my hermitage. She kept me connected to the group. She reminded me of the community's strength, power, love, and transformative ability. But, she would always say, it has to be the right community, with people who reach for the stars and have the courage to express their beauty, truth, and love. And so, as I stand here and I see all of your lovely, beautiful faces, I see her looking back at me through each and every one of you. Because she was about all of you. She was about all of us. If you're here, and even if you're not here, but especially if you are, she loved you with all of her heart. And many of you know exactly how that felt to be loved by her. Many of you understand the lengths that she would go to provide comfort, advice, a shoulder to cry on or lean on, or a step up. Many of you know the magnanimous heart that was the star of Celestine Star. I've known her for a lifetime, and of course, many, many more than just one. She is a mentor, a friend, an advisor, a sage, and a mother goddess. But most of all, she is eternal presence and wisdom. Her wisdom and all that she taught me as we surfed the many terrains of unknown dimensions of time and space will always be with me. The magic that she shared is present now and forever. Let us close our eyes just for a moment, and please hold Celestine in your heart. Imagine her surrounded by a halo of white and golden light, smiling. Her journey is underway as she is one step closer to pure light. Glory in the light of the radiant one. Love and light are eternal. Thank you. It's a long month. Lots of little things to do. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Scott. Thank you, Christy. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you, Mother. Thank you to our loving community for support and expertise putting this marvelous tribute together. Sarinel, Michelle, Eliyahu, Gary, my love, Joseph, McCalls, and all the others that just miraculously did the work to get here. Thank you. I love you, Mommy. Celestine Star was a seeker, a maverick, as someone said to me just recently. I understand now. I'm really inspired by her. Reflecting on how
She passed into the light without a tear. Her mental strength and her understanding of what was to come. It was miraculous. You had to be there. As I combed through all her beautiful things, her digital legacy, it began to crystallize. To put it in one good friend's words, she was a seeker. Your life's journey illustrated the reaching and the searching for higher truths, for all the while encouraging and opening up the door for me and for others. She would lay it at your feet. Look, explore, investigate. At times I couldn't receive what she was sharing. She loved me anyway. She has that way about her. She was just the most encouraging person you ever want to meet. She loved Egypt, space, the planet. She was everywhere. I literally don't know how she did it all. Now she's everywhere. During my few moments of quiet time, I was reflecting on what I do with my time, who I give my energy to, who I give my love to. And I just was stunned at how much energy and love she just poured out to everyone. I invite you to read the program. I think it sums it up here. I'll read you one snippet. I just got a little text from my best friend Nicole. How sweet. So she must be watching on Zoom. I love you, nickname. Digging through her library of presentations, I came across a reflection for the 2020 Conscious Life Expo. This was in her presentation. My life's purpose: to assist in the elevation of consciousness. Wow. She held that way. She was on a mission. And to keep the way sacred. And I mean, all these wonderful priestesses and spiritual folks that have come together to honor her. Thank you.
Celestine and I have been practicing this song, and she will be embodying me. No regrets and no complaints. I still believe in chasing dreams and placing bets. But I have learned that all you get is all you give. So you get all you've got. I've had my share, drank my see what's down another road beyond the hill, and I do it all alone. So here's to love and every joy it brings. Here's to fly, to dreamers and their dreams. Funny how the time just flies, how love can go from arms and sad goodbyes and leave you with the memories you've memorized to keep your winters warm. But there's no yes in yesterday, and who knows what tomorrow brings or takes away. As long as I'm still in the game, I wanna play for laughs, for life, for love. So here's to love and never joy it brings. Here's to life, to dreamers and their dreams. May all the stars be weathered. Oh, that's good. You're better. Here's to life. Here's to love. And here's to you. We're singing together. We love performing. May all your storms go on. That's good. Get better. Here's to life, Celestine. Here's to love, and here's to
Christine Toulis is going to play on the harp the Lord's Prayer, and Andrea La Canella and I, Loma Marshall, are going to dance Celestine's last dance. And she danced this with us. So this is in her honor, and she gets to dance again through us. Thank you.
Mother, Father, God, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day
Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the
If everything is universally too loud, I have an auxiliary master I can turn down. Okay. To the feed. Okay. That affected this.
I'm not getting anything from sound.
You got it.
Okay, you seen it? Okay, I'm gonna hit play. And live screen.
I'm not getting anything from you.
Ed, go to my screen.
Okay. Got it.
It's not on.
That's it. And to you. Honors and greetings to everyone. Glory in the light of the radiant one. Giving honor to the spirit and essence of our beloved Dr. Celestine Star, to her Daniel Simon family, to her Star King, Earth King, and to all who signed my voice. I'm pleased to offer this invocation for me and my fellow initiate Hadassah on behalf of our dearly departed sister, mother, friend, spiritual teacher, healer, and celestial guide, our beloved ambassador of the Galactic Council. We are two of her newest donations under the Temple of God and the GEC. In keeping with traditions of her ancient committed roots, it is most befitting to offer invocations in the spirit of her ancient star king in the read series. Dr. Star had expressed to us several times that while on this plane, she was the incarnate embodiment of the twin sister of Aset, who is Nebuchadnezzar, or better known as Nephthys. In two different invocations that were spoken on behalf of those who have crossed over to the world, the afterlife, better known as the underworld. They are uttered to declare safe passage and protection, and to ask for inclusion to partake in the offerings devoted to the divine interlude and to connect. The two offerings are the Hotep in the soup and the Poetic in Peru. I will read the offering of the invocation of the Hotep in the soup first, and immediately followed by the Poetic in Peru. The reading of the Hotep in the soup. Hotep de Salutu Etch and Asar Neb Jehu, Netra A'a Neb Atu, and Apu Kenti Netra Tepijua. Di Harat Karu Ta Pinket Ka Abdu, Shesh Pinket Ket Nebet Nefaret, Wabet Anket Netra In Ka Imaki Celestine Aisha Star, Free Net Nebet Ma'a Karu. The English rendering. An offering given by the students to Asar, the Lord of Jadu, the great Netra, the Lord of Abdu, to Anpu, he who was in front of his divine booth, he who was upon his mountain. That we may give an invocation offering of bread, milk, oxen, birds, alabaster, clothing, and every good of your thing upon which Netra lives. For the Ka of the revered Celestine Star, who is in the likeness of Nebuchadnezzar, true of voice. So now read the Poetic in Peru, the book of the coming forth by day, from the 22 utterances. Poetic ha'ek, Poetic Hanara, Webinet, Hanasek Tamur, Poetic ha'ek, Poetic Hanabebet, ha'ek, Hanamishkatet. Poetic ha'ek, Hanaaset, Webinet, Minjet, Shekem et Joek. Webinet, Hanait,
et atum, sapet et mabiut, sapet heret miut peret webetat wet, et keshusu, shetu mut et mut wabet, achet sapet et, peret aet enamai. In the English rendering, may you go forth, may you go down, may you go forth together on high, may you rise with the embracement of Greek hand. May you go forth, may you go down, and you go forth together with Benefet. And may you go down together with the evening bar. May you go forth, may you go down together with Aset. And may you rise so the morning bar carries your power from your body. And may you rise together with your father tomb. And may you anoint yourself as the lioness and anoint your head in the city. May you go up and may you open your way through the bones of Shu. May your mother Nut encircle you, that you may purify yourself on the horizon and anoint and purify yourself in the lakes of Shu. May you go forth, dear Celestine, and may you go down together with Ra. Shem Imhotep, peace be upon the lineage, glory in the light of the radiant one. Glory in the light of the radiant one.
Yahan, would you please join me in prayer? Might I request that you hold your nominees, Madonna? I invite you just to receive and we sing Ave Maria and praise the Goddess, grace the Mother. So I just invite you to receive all the beauty you're knowing right now. Hail Mary, full of grace. The Lord is with thee. We give praise to your ancestors, the Pleiadian sisters of the stars, who seeded this planet amongst many and established the parthenogenetic temples of the priestesses of North Africa, from which the Virgin Mary arose and gave birth to Jesus. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners and our weaknesses, now and in the hour of our death, in the time of our death. Amen. Ave Maria, gratia plena, Maria, gratia plena, Maria, gratia plena. Ave, Ave Dominus, Dominus tecum, benedicta tu in mulieribus, benedictus, benedictus fructus ventri tui, ventri tui, Jesus. Sancta Maria, Mater Dei, Maria, Mater Dei, Maria, Mater Dei, ora pro nobis peccatoribus, nunc et in hora mortis, et in hora mortis, et in hora mortis nostrae, Amen. Ave Maria.
So, everyone, amazing, amazing. And we know Celestine was a deep high priestess, very, very spiritual. But maybe what we don't know is all the different lineages that she held, and she was very proficient in, and she followed. And I would say she was a very old soul, that she walked this earth in many lifetimes, many deep, prominent lifetimes as an Egyptian priestess with Mary Magdalene. But then she also came from her Star Sirius family. She was very multi-everything. And we here can relate. All these priestesses that you see here, we totally relate to that. We also honor a lot of the lineages that Celestine had, very, very deeply. Because we're all part of that. And so we want to now honor those lineages and share them with you right now. And I step forward to call in Isis. Hail Isis.
Hail Isis.
Goddess of 1,000 names, Lady of the Magic, fertility goddess, Master healer, mother of all. We appreciate you, Isis. We thank you so much for being with Celestine in her transition, and we know you are with us now. Thank you for being with her so deeply in this lifetime and during her Egyptian lifetimes. She loves you so much, and we honor you so much. We all honor you so much, and thank you for all that you give us. And especially now, since just like Egypt, we are in a highly activated spiritual time, and we are transitioning into the new earth. So we thank you for being with us, for helping us bring forward the divine feminine as you do, and help us heal this earth and bring it back to its divine, pristine place that we are all going to, and we all came here to do. And thank you for being with Celestine. We know you're with her. We love you. We appreciate you. Hail Isis. Hail Isis. And now I give this to Christy, who is going to, Celestine's in all of us. That's for sure. Who we are going to honor Mary Magdalene.
Celestine was a true sacred holy woman. Anytime I asked her if she would go into sacred ceremony, it was always yes. She was the first priestess to show up. She shoved boxes into the temple space. She helped me build altars, and she was the last to leave, making sure the garbage was picked up
on the floor, her and I, picking up the last bits of garbage that were left behind. She was a worker bee from the heart. We have lost a great woman. For her sacred holy wisdom may be infused in you today, that you may know the truth of who you are. And so Celestine loved Mary Magdalene beyond measure. But what she loved about Mary Magdalene was lifting the veil of the suppression of the divine feminine and revealing the truth of who Mary Magdalene was. That Mary Magdalene was the enlightened priestess of Isis. That Mary Magdalene was a pillar, the tower, full of wisdom that stood side by side in equal partnership with her divine beloved. And in her relationship with her divine beloved, Jesus honored her and did a brilliant and genius thing, for he appeared to her at the resurrection, thus sealing the deal that they could not write her out and suppress the truth that she was an enlightened woman on the planet, like a Buddha, like a Bodhisattva, and that she walked in truth. And Celestine was always by my side, honoring the lifting of the veil and the revealing of the truth of the sacred holy woman, the enlightened woman, Mary Magdalene. So Mary Magdalene says one thing to you, her famous teaching, which most people don't know, and I leave you with this for the inspiration that you feel today. Take the inspiration that you feel, the joy, the peace, the heart opening, the love, whatever it might be that's part of your true nature. Take that inspiration and let it manifest in your being as you walk forth. Enlighten yourself. Blessed be. So in honoring of the next lineage, Michelle Newman, or shall I?
I first met Celestine when we were in sacred ceremony together, and she was singing light language, and I started singing with her. Uya moshka nuda, banute konwabi. Bodwa ayo and our voices harmonized together in such a beautiful way. And I just looked at her and said, I want to know you. And she said, I want to know you. And she was such a dear friend and a teacher and a mentor and the most compassionate. And we did so much together. And she called us, my husband and I, Raghu and I, and said, we're creating the Galactic Earth Council. And you'll see her book. That's what it's about. That book came from the Galactic Earth Council because Celestine was a star dancer. Celestine was a galactic dancer. She would simply go and swing from the stars and talk to the beings on so many different levels in so many galaxies beyond the stars that we don't even comprehend. She was in communication with those beings. And she taught us. She taught so many of us, and she taught me, and we were serious star sisters. It's a very serious thing. We would channel energy from the dog star, the star system of Sirius. And she taught me how to channel the beings. And it's how I created my careers because of Celestine. She helped me open to channeling the beings, and now that's what I do. I'm a psychic who channels the beings, and it's because of Celestine Star that I do what I do. And it's because of her awareness. And although she danced from many stars, and I am absolutely sure she's dancing from the stars right this moment. Whee! You can hear her voice. Yep, you know that voice. And she was a galactic traveler. I traveled a little bit with her, but mostly my star system and my soul is from Sirius, and we so connected because she hung out on Sirius all the time. She traveled interdimensionally, and so many of us had the honor of receiving that energy, those teachings, the delight of knowing there is so much more beyond 3D. And we traveled into 5D and 7D and 15D and on. We honor you, Celestine Star. Glory in the light of the Radiant One.
In the light of the Radiant One.
Glory 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 in the light of the Radiant One.
And we have Mary Magdalene Priestess, Elizabeth Kelly.
Yes, and also I am the Hierophant of the Holy Sophia Lyceum, and Celestine honored me by wanting to be ordained by me and to come into the Lyceum of the Holy Sophia, but also she was ordained, and I, of course, represented her to become a priestess of Isis in the Fellowship of Isis at the Temple of Isis. So I felt it was quite an honoring that she chose me to become ordained. And now I get to tell you some really great news, which I'm really excited about. And I have to put my glasses on because it's quite a lot. Heather Solomon, the beautiful Heather, the wife of Donnie Rico, contacted me because she was quite excited that she has a star that she acquired, a star, and it has been named Celestine Aisha Star. And it's in our Milky Way galaxy right near, I don't know exactly, but Lysandra will have the exact coordinates, but right near the star Sirius. So there's paperwork coming, there's a whole star map that has been drawn up, and she gets to have her name that gets recorded. Let's see, where do they it's recorded, it's copyrighted in the International Star Registry, and the telescopic coordinates, and it goes into a book,
derived from the NASA Hubble Guide of Star Catalog. And it's going to have her name, Celestine Aisha Star. So her particular star is located in the constellation of Canis Major, and it is where the Isis star Sirius is located. And it is said that by many that the avatars in the cosmic Christos energy originates from the star, as they believe that Sirius is our spiritual son. So it is particularly appropriate to Celestine. As a priestess, she was devoted to the goddess Nut, the Egyptian goddess of the sky and all heavenly bodies. And I trust that everyone here knows that she was an oracle and had a strong connection with the galactic beings in the Syrian Council. And I know she channeled the Syrian Council. So on July 4th, the day that she departed this earth, our sun in the star Sirius, the brightest star in the night sky that we are able to see, were conjunct in the same astrological sign in the same degree in the heavens. This conjunction opened up a strong portal through which Celestine was liberated from this earth plane, and she was received by her star family. Knowing this, I think it has helped all of us really understand why or how she could have left so fast. I mean, she was such a strong, vivacious, vital woman, and she died, she left us so quickly. And so she had this moment to exit out in this portal. So Sirius was very sacred to the ancient Egyptians, the rising of the star before the sun, and that is what has actually happened this morning, that the star Sirius has risen before the sun, and this marks the Egyptian New Year. So it was a huge time of celebration in Egypt, and it signaled the rising of the Nile River. And so the Nile River that would rise and overflow its banks, and that rich soil really helped feed the people of Egypt. So that is what is beginning to happen now. And so this, so it is also coincides with the opening of the Lion's Gate. The rising of Sirius in the eastern horizon occurred this morning, August 7th, according to the longitude of San Francisco. This opened the powerful Lion's Gate and will remain open for the next couple of weeks. And I know there's many people here who have participated in that. And I had done it many years ago, and it transformed my life. So it seems appropriate that her celebration of life is taking place at this most auspicious time. And the other thing I want to say, that this dedication of her star will take place on her birthday. So maybe on December 24th, many of you know Christmas Eve is Celestine's birthday. And so the official dedication of that star happens on her birthday. So maybe we can all get together again and celebrate. So thank you. And thank you to Heather and Johnny Regal for having paid and initiated this. And soon Lysandra will get her papers. Thank you. Hail to the glorious Celestine Star. Oh.
That's amazing. Celestine was truly a sister. She was a sister. That's what I called her. Sister. I am so fortunate that we met and that Celestine was such a bridge between the celestials, between the ancients and between the modern, between the ancient times, the ancient wisdoms, where she knew where there was ascendance and was wise enough to be able to watch the ascendancy going into our descendancy as we go back up into our ascendancy. She was brave enough to walk the path less traveled. She walked away from that which may have been expected of her, and she stepped into other realms. So what is deep about this moment is that Celestine chose my outfit today. Let me tell you the story. She chose my outfit because I wasn't gonna wear black. I said, no, I'm not gonna wear black. But then I had this poem called The Black Unicorn. And you know, there's so much about people that you don't quite connect until the end of their life. And you start to talk to all the people and you start to see all the pictures, like that crochet bathing suit that she had. I was like, I had that bathing suit, right? Except it was a different color. And so you start to see the paths that you've traveled together, and then the paths that she also went out completely in so many realms. So the Black Unicorn is Celestine. I had no idea when I wrote this poem many years ago that I was writing it for my sister, Celestine. So Celestine is the Black Unicorn. And as I speak this poem, and you can close your eyes or keep them open, know that Celestine is speaking through me. I am the Black Unicorn, flying, graceful and free. No mortal man can ever ride me. I fly through the heavens in the blackness of night, leaving behind me mystery and legend and tales told at hearth's firelight. Many dream of me, many scheme and plot my capture. They know that my passion will lift them to their ultimate rapture. They dream of my dark flashing eyes, which are mirrors to their souls. They dream of my slippery softness, my smooth black hair as dark as coal. They imagine their thighs wrapped around my hips as they watch the hot, sweet breath emitting from my lips. They imagine their loins throbbing on the curve of my bare back, throbbing and exploding as we journey back in time to ancient Karnak, to places where the sacred mysteries are revealed, to places where all wounds are magic revealed. We dance together under the stars, and then we rest in divine trance, no longer wondering who we are. I am the Black Unicorn, and this is my gift, but given only to those who understand the secrets of Kemet, those who have found the God in themselves, those whose spirits are holy and where peace always dwells. For these only will ever catch a glimpse of my flight, and fewer than these will ever ride me as I fly through the night. I am the black unicorn, flying graceful and free. No mortal man can ever ride me. That's Celestine. Thank you, sister. That was Celestine. I take no credit. That really was her. So I'd like to introduce Jennifer. Diana. How can I forget Diana? Because that's like my yes. Okay, Diana.
I just realized we forgot to say the most important thing, which is that Celestine was a hierophant, and she had her own temple called the Temple of Light. So I just wanted to put that in the midst. So Diana Melchizedek is a high priestess that worked with Celestine a lot in sacred ceremony, and she channels Sophia, the Cosmic Mother.
Sophia is just the light of God, the wisdom. Celestine imparted a lot of wisdom to me over the last 15 years that I've known her. She would just give information out like these little nuggets, like as if everyone already knew this. I remember one time I was questioning, this maybe 12 years ago, why was I feeling more drawn to the Indian lineage and less so to the Egyptian? And she explained to me very matter-of-factly, well, when our star sisters came, they gave one line of wisdom to the Egyptian, what is now Egypt, and one to India. And that they do crossover and weave, but that some people feel more drawn to one and some to another. So I'd actually like to invite you all to call in the divine light of Sophia with me by using a Sanskrit chant, very simple, a word we all know, which is Ma. But in Sanskrit, the M stands for bliss, and the A stands for Agni, or fire. So when we're chanting Ma, we're chanting bliss fire. And as we're doing that, I invite you, if you feel inclined, to hold a symbol that means something to you in your third eye. Yantra, that's what we call the yantra, and mantra, which we're about to chant, is like adding fire, gas to flame. So anything that we want to purify, we can chant this chant now and ask for the light of Sophia to come down and embody us in the way that Celestine showed us the way to embody the Divine Feminine. Thank you, Mother. Thank you, sir.
Hi everyone, hi beautiful friends, hi beautiful family. So beautiful to see everyone here. My name is Michaela Ivy. I'm one of Celestine's sugar plum pies. I think there's some other sugar plum pies around here, huh? Every time we call her, she loves to say that. And Celestine was a main ingredient in my life, you know. She was another mother to me, and I loved her very much, as you all did. And I have a poem here. It's called Queen Celestine. A banquet full of treasures, a heart like a pot of gold, a generous and kind healer, a goddess vision to behold. So graceful in form, a beauty so rare, her life was a gift, an inspiring prayer. Courage and strength, your soul made a light, the beauty of your presence was pure delight. We all loved you very much. You had so much to share. And though you left your body, you are everywhere. You are in the stars. You are in the trees. You are in the sun. And you are in the breeze. You are in our visions. You are in our dreams. Because I, you, and we are together eternally. And though you are not here in this human form, we know your heart is with us to keep us safe and warm. And here we are today, giving thanks for all you gave, always shining bright and showing us the way. We hold you in our hearts and carry you in our dreams with the joy and wisdom of your love and light, holding you in the highest esteem. So if you want to repeat after me, we love you, Celestine.
We love you, Celestine.
Aho.
Aho.
Thank you. And my son Eliyahu. Hi, everyone.
Okay, Ed.
It is such a blessing to be here with all of us, loving and honoring and being in our hearts and souls with Celestine. I'm El Ariel. I'm El Ariel, my star sister Celestine's star brother from the star system Altara, in a galaxy way, way, way far away from here. Celestine invited my star wife Michelle and I to join her and help form the Galactic Earth Council. And we did. How could you ever say no to Celestine? So we've done many things with Celestine together with Galactic Earth Council, including the invitation of our Hawaiian family, her Hawaiian family, Kadar and Shelley and Blue Mountain, so many others in the Hawaiian family who asked us to come over for the 2012 Turning of the Ages gathering there and to open a star portal above Blue Mountain's Healing Center, which we did. We were blessed too to be with Ram Dass at that time. We honor and we love him dearly. So it's been 27 years that I've been blessed to be star brother and soul brother to Celestine. I met her in high ceremony as well at the burial of our beloved Dr. Christopher Hills in Boulder Creek when she officiated as High Priestess and Hierophant at his funeral. And she's always in my heart. She's always in my love. And so the night that she passed on, I was told that she was passing on, felt her passing. I sat down and I wrote the bones of this poem that helped me to be with my grief of losing her in body form, of not being able to hug her and be hugged by her, to be in her embrace. Remembering Celestine, Celestine, your eternal summer, your cosmic heart and mind. July 4, 2022. Celestine, dearest love, your laughter and melodic tones sing and vibrate my body while every cell grieves. While I feel your joy and laughter through my tears, part of me ponders, why did you so suddenly leave from here to your new somewhere, or perhaps everywhere? So many years together, hugging, laughing, and playing, supporting, encouraging, gathering, exploring galactic origins, and celebrating. You're gone now, lighter than a feather, floating on the wind. And yet here we are in your eternal summer, your cosmic heart, your eternal mind. Celestine, dearest Celestine, there is some comfort in seeing red-tailed hawks and golden eagles flying the wind, and the great horned owl you presenced yourself in. Oh, did you ever presence yourself in that great horned owl? For us, a month ago, at our July 11th Turtle Mountain Night Sky Spaceship Watch, where Ashtar's command brought in far more motherships than ever before, from Alcyon, Antares, Andromeda, the Pleiades, the Sirius system, and so many more. Dear Celestine, there is comfort for us too in being with dolphins and humpback whales, traversing oceans and seas, singing, songing, playing with mates, loving their young, knowing they are you. Celestine, dearest love, here we are with you in your afterlife sea, your ocean of bliss. Your ocean of bliss. In your eternal summer, not having eyes, can we see? Not having hands, can we touch? In your afterlife, see your ocean of bliss. Not having hearts, can we love unconditionally? Celestine, dearest heart, sealing our love with a kiss, and an other side gentle assist. I feel you departing on your stellar ride, loving you, loving me, loving all there is, loving family, and oh, how you love family. Celestine, dearest love, we abide here, watching your quickening dance around the moon, knowing we'll touch again soon. Dearest Celestine, you are gone, yet here close at hand, and we, your loving band, listen intently, lovingly, for your encouraging commands, now and always cherishing this oh so sacred sea and land. Glory in the light of the Radiant One.
Glory in the light of the Radiant One.
Glory in the light of the Radiant One.
Glory in the
Glory in the light of the radiant one.
Glory in the light of the radiant one.
Amen.
Amen.
Ashe. Aho. Amen. Ashe.
Ashe.
Aho.
Aho.
Amen.
Amen.
Ashe. Aho. Blessed be.
Hi. Lasandra, friends, community. I'm not going to speak. This is for Celestine, my dear soul sister, fellow artist, priestess, death doula, because she helped people die. And you have been the greatest role model for unconditional love that I have ever known in my circle of friends. This is for you. There is room enough in paradise. Have a home. There is room enough in paradise to have a home. To have a home. To have a home in glory. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a soul like me. I once was lost, but now I see. I was blind, but now I see. Dangers, toys and snares I've already come. 'Twas grace that brought me safe as far, and grace will lead me home. Glory, there is room enough in paradise to have a home, to have a home in glory.
the dark and ride the love and ride the sweetness into deep peace. This is her teaching for all of us. We take these blessings, we take these prayers, and we put them into this cauldron like stones and all of our blessings and prayers into the cauldron, and we stir the cauldron, and we create, and we take part, and we ride the magic of our sea star, the magic that all she was.
So grateful to have all of you come out for this beautiful tribute to a fabulous and wonderful life. Celestine Star is with us in such glorious ways, and I just wanted to thank the family. The family, thank you so much for coming and letting us be a part, because we feel like Celestine is our family, and we just appreciate that. And we also wanted to thank everyone who helped to put on the event. If you could all stand and rise, those of you who have been involved in helping, we appreciate that. And I wanted to thank the caterers. The food is out there ready to go, so a couple of things when you go out. Lysandra's beautiful life partner, her beloved, has gifted the catering from his catering company, Mahal Catering. So we thank him so much for the beautiful offering. And we also have the Celestine treasures under the temple, under the umbrellas out there. Please go make a donation, because Lysandra doesn't want to take any of that home. So please just go and pick out what you like and leave a donation. Would be awesome. The donations are going to pay for the memorial class and to help pay for a digital platform, because she's got everything that ever happened that was consciousness raising, transformative stuff in Marin County and the Bay Area is on her computers. And yes, I am. So, and then she's also doing a scholarship run with the money, and so the altar items, you can bid on them. And then Leah is going to come forward, and Dr. Thomas wants to say a quick word here. And then this is our closing. We're going to be in.
What a beautiful group of people. Just amazing. Such a gorgeous family. And I want to acknowledge all of our friends watching on Zoom. It took a little while to get the tech going, but we've had well over 200 people watching on Zoom. Families from all over the world. And I more and more turn into the guy asking for financial support. There is a GoFundMe for what we just talked about, from Lysandra to, Liz, you're talking about it too, great, well, there we go. But for everybody on Zoom, I'm going to put the link in. While we're in this space of inspiration, let's be generous. Let's donate so that we can really create that beautiful digital platform of getting Celestine's work out to the world. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you, Scott, and thank you, Lysandra, and everyone here. My name is Leah Saslav, and later in the afternoon, after the meeting, we're going to have an outside presentation of all of you. Whomever would like to come, we have a small lineup of people ahead of time who wanted to just express their love of Celestine in words and music. But if you are being called and you would like to talk, we're going to have a nice mic set up, and hopefully everyone will respect, the wonderful time we're having together out there. But in the meantime, Lysandra and I started together this time, this GoFundMe, because at the beginning we were thinking Celestine has leaving us so much valuable videos, texts, videos from Birmingham. I mean, this goes way back, and in the program, Lysandra's written out all the various items and different topics that it's just a treasure trove that she's going through right now. So if you join the Facebook group, we have a Celestine Angel Facebook group of over 110 people now. Please join that, because we will be continuing to put updates about all of this, about the GoFundMe. And I'll close by saying there's a wonderful part in the program. I'm going to read a little bit. One of the things that Celestine loved so much was travel. I love the Galactic traveler, right? But she was all about sacred journeys. And we thought it would be such a great idea to start a Celestine Star travel fund, a global sacred journeys travel fund. Yeah. It's a scholarship, really, in her name. And what this would be is, let's say you yourself have thought about going to Egypt in a sacred way, but you didn't really have the money. Where am I going to get that money? This would be a fund of a small few $100s, let's say, to get the seed money going for your trip. So, at the end of the day, we were talking about this a little bit. We'd love to have a little essay. What did you learn on that trip? How did it tie in with Celestine? Did you feel her there? You know what I mean? Stuff like that. So she went to all sorts of places, Egypt, France. She and Debra Giusti, they were called to these beautiful places. They journeyed through Crete and Delphi. I didn't know that. So these are amazing places, and they're not out of reach. So please keep funding the GoFundMe, because that's where it's going to be going. Thank you.
So Michaela is going to take us out with one more chant. There you go.
One of the things that Celestine did is evidence in this room. Celestine brought this community together. So I'd just like to ask you to take a moment and look around the room at each other. Just look around the room at each other. So I have a request for you.
Good job, thank you.
Yeah, I know we're going to talk to people outside. So what we've been doing in this concentration is we've been concentrating Celestine's ceremonial items. To concentrate together, we have them in the altar up here, and I need to ask a favor of the participants here. In the busyness that we had, I need to apologize that I didn't have enough time and enough sleep, enough everything in the last week to get something done. And we have 3 tables over here that were marked as ceremonial items, and I did not properly get enough volunteers around them to help gather those ceremonial items to bring it to the main altar. And so some folks here have taken some of those items thinking they were in Celestine's personal treasures versus her ceremonial treasures. And so I'm going to ask folks, okay, if you have any of the items of the Black Madonna or Mary, of any of those images, okay, if you have them, could you please bring them up to the main altar here and place them there? That's one, okay. Who has one of those? Does anyone have one of those images of the, I'm going to do it outside, yeah. And then secondly, any of the crowns that Celestine wore, because we're going to create a healing circle here in a couple minutes.
Hello,
and we're going to
friends.
use those images and those crowns.
Hold
There's
on
some
one
sound
moment.
healing here, and you can put on Celestine's crown. You can hold
Hey,
an image of the
friends,
Madonna.
welcome.
You can hold some of these altar
Hang on for
items
1
here. As we do sound healing and healing, we're going to have a number of healers here. And then the priestesses who want to join on in with that sound healing up here, the circle we create, do that. Okay. And then thirdly, if you took anything off the last 3 tables over here, if you took anything off the last 3 tables over there, yeah, they're by the rack. They're in the last clothing rack. Please return those, because we want to concentrate those ceremonial items into the priestesses of this community. Because we're going to bring them back together, and guess what we're going to do? We're going to supercharge again. Who had a good time here? Who had the feelings of light come through them? Do you want to do that again? Yeah?
Thank
so
you
please,
so
when you
much,
talk to
everybody,
folks
for
out there, just
watching.
tell them,
We
hey,
are going to wrap it up
yeah,
now.
if you're talking about this, I think you pick up something from those 3
Please be
tables, and we're going
generous
back to 1 half
and
hour
donate
outside.
to the GoFundMe account.
All right. Well, Celestine was greatness herself, and she inspired greatness, and she attracted greatness, and we were all greatness. So for one last great call out, let's do a glory in the light of the radiant one together on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Glory in the light of the radiant one. All right, everybody, go enjoy. Yay!
All right, thanks for doing that. You're gonna, oh my God, when you started talking. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's from so long ago. Nice picture.
Whoa, the lights are out and everything now. Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for watching this amazing memorial. And I want to encourage everyone, please donate to the program. And I put it into the chat box, and here it is on Zoom. And let's all carry on. I was the first person to donate to this, and I won't be the last, because I want all of you to please donate, all right? So please, please, please carry on this wonderful, wonderful work of Celestine. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your patience with all the technical challenges. But I will be providing the recording for anybody who is registered for the season of Global Peace Tribe. We'll send it out tomorrow in the regular email that we send out to everybody with all of our replays. Thank you, everybody, and hopefully we will see you all next weekend. Say hello to the crowd. There you go. Okay, everybody. So please do donate. Thank you so much. Jasmine Bear is saying donate. Yep. Should they all donate? Okay. Yeah. I get kisses. I get kisses. Take care, everybody. See you next weekend.
Did I forget to do anything?
Just one. I'm just closing out this right here. Give me 1 second. 10 seconds. There we go. All right. Goodbye, everybody. Thanks for watching.